Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 95, 56, 53. Hey,
defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. 59 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Saints nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On second down now. It's Murray. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Kill.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On third down, Murray. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or
rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Wormley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
48, exit. I'm trying to collect.
After the sack on first down, Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Throwing on second and 14. Jackson, and that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Murray. Rumbling past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run, it's Murray. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on, you kill. Here, Topper, Topper. Say. Whoa.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Kamara. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
Kill. 48 for Mike. Hey, Orbit. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
Now Breeze. And Ging's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. As they are now on it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. On 1st down, Murray. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready. Yellow lady. 5-9. Not today, you want. Not today.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This one into the hands of Ginn out wide. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. but how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Easy, opposite. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye.
Kill.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh? Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. Well, obviously that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
Ready? 95-56. Kill. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Hey, look, 3.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Latavius Murray. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 58 yards. As his guys are able to strike first. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Why? Give 61. Matchbox lights.
From the 44, Tannehill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Come on, set. Turn to stop. Protein spill.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Big Ed.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
18 Gator.
47 Mike, 47.
Go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got his man Sharp, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Tannehill now to throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Get ready.
Mike.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Double dog. That's the way.
Opposite.
On first down, Murray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
36. Deuce. 6-6. Bullet high. Crouch. Let him.
Here's Breeze to throw. They complete it to Hill.
Ready. 5-8.
To Taysom Hill. 2 yards on the carry.
on second down. It's Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, it's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
So hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now this time, Breeze will throw. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn there to make the grab. And once again, the Saints are back. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Get the ball. Slam.
Ready?
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They'll stay with Lewis here on first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Silver. Go. Lucky. Yes.
Better bring it.
Hey.
I'm letting you know right now.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready? 18 Gators. 22 Jet Bombers. 22 Jet Bombers. Smooth.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Let's go.
Mike's 47. Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6 now.
On first down, it's Tannehill. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ten Lobo.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Tackle made there by Kamale Correa. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go with Murray again. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing now is Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill on first down. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis. 60 yards. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. This is Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
21. Protein spill. Kill.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
5-9.
Murray. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Ginn has it complete. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
21.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Titans offense formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Bravo! Check three! Greystone, Travis. Ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's our time. It's our time.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Trying to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Let's go! Do it! Down! 30 base!
Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Go, defense.
Left 6-6. Bullet high.
Here we go.
2.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Stop me out here.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
218, chop
To try again after the sack. Tannehill, that's complete to Sharp. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville, it's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. An 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 77 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On first down, Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Flushed out right. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, Delta. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Get it.
Tannehill throwing again. Flush to his right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. They run with Lewis out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Lewis. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Slam. Check three.
Now Tannehill. Now he's forced out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Man, I got you. Mike's by 4. Mike.
They snap it to Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Delaney Walker, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. Hey, Zoo.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. 54 Mike.
I got you, boy. Deep rip.
Now it's Tannehill. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Again, it's Murray. Pass Latavius Murray. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a 1-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. What's good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Ready. Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Here we go.
A first down carry for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
61, matchbox light.
Tannehill. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, seam 6.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over.
Latavius Murray, the 30, 20, 10, 5. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to unreliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
You ready? Protein spill. Hey, high 7. Hey, get it.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.